Well, people have had this conversation going for a little while, so I thought I'd bring it to some people's attention. So, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the All Around Sports Cast. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, loads of people have been saying that Russell Wilson is an upgrade over Kenny Pickett, but the question is, I'm going to bring that question up. Is Russell Wilson an upgrade over Kenny Pickett? I'm going to be going over reasons why he is or isn't. I'm going to be going over what things he need, what stats there are on the both of them, and what things they have around him. So, of course, I'm a Seahawks fan, so I've been watching this situation very closely. I never expect anything from my team because we barely lucky to make the playoffs. So you can talk about trash about my team all you want. Doesn't hurt me a bit. Doesn't hurt me because I don't have expectations, unlike those Cowboy fans. But for now, let's get this thing started. So, I believe Kenny Pickett is Russell Wilson's not an upgrade from Kenny Pickett. And to specify that, I actually got a list of stats here that I wanted to share with you. Some that you people have been told me. Some I've gotten some things from people in the comments. Here are the stats I wanted to mention. Total amount of record for each of these guys in their starting career, in their starts in the last 2 years. Kenny Pickett, 14-10. Russell Wilson, 11-19. So Kenny Pickett already has the record category. Total amount of INTs, interceptions. Kenny Pickett, 13. Russell Wilson, 19. And then total rating of quarterback. Kenny Pickett, 81.4. Russell Wilson, 98, which is really low. And then completion percentage throughout the last 2 years. Kenny Pickett, 62.0. Completion percentage for Russell Wilson in the last 2 years, 62.3. That's why I'm saying that that Russell Wilson is not an upgrade from Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett was actually doing good. Many people forgot this, but he actually had the Steelers at a 7-5 start in the season, if I remember correctly. And what was the record of the Broncos at the time under Russell Wilson? What was that record? I believe it was 6-6. I believe it was 6-6, which was worse than the Steelers at the time, which their total record last year was 7-10, the opposite of what the Steelers had. That's why I'm saying that Russell Wilson's not an upgrade over Kenny Pickett. His numbers say everything. Just look at this little paper that I wrote down. Look at that little paper. Because I wrote down these stats so that way I could show you all that Russell Wilson is not an upgrade over Kenny Pickett. Because Russell Wilson, he's only 35 years old. Kenny Pickett's just only his third year now in the league. And he got traded over to the Philadelphia Eagles. But my point is, Russell Wilson is aged and washed up. It's not like he's getting any younger. I mean, it is very rare to win a Super Bowl at that age. The only person to do that, the only people that were able to do that at their age was Tom Brady, John Elway, Joe Montana, and many others on this list that I would like to go into in history. Russell Wilson I don't think he's going to win a Super Bowl with his team, which is probably what lots of people are thinking. But he's not going to perform well because you've got the Ravens, you've got the Bengals, you've got the Browns. All three of those teams are very tough. And the AFC North is one of the most toughest divisions in the NFL. By far the most difficult because they all have one thing in common. More likely two things. They both have high, hard-hitting, pound-nosing, smothering into your ground defense. And then also offenses, great offenses. Except for the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course. Because they don't even have an offensive line. Their receiver core can't make a dang gum tackle on The defender that, after a fumble recovery by the defense, don't think I forgot about that. And that is honestly a disgrace to the black and yellow, what the black and yellow really is. Losing a football and then you don't even make a dadgum effort to tackle the man? I mean, really? I mean, that is a disgrace. Whoever, and then George Pickens was getting a lot of hay and criticism because he wasn't blocking properly for Jalen Warren down the left side when they played the Colts. And which is very good. Because if you're not going to block your running back, and if you're not going to tackle down the defender, when those type of plays happen, you need to get the freak out of Pittsburgh, because that is not what the Pittsburgh Steelers are about. The Pittsburgh Steelers are built off of winning championships. The last time the Steelers won a playoff game was 8 years ago. And not only that, Russell Wilson's washed up. I mean, the only good thing that the Steelers have right now is a defense. Their defense ranks top 10 to top 15 in defensive efficiency. But you can't have a top 15 defense with a bottom 20 defense. You got 25th ranked offense in the league last year. And this is not going to help. This Russell Wilson thing is not going to help. I do expect Russell Wilson to start majority of the season, and then Justin Fields comes in and takes over. But anyways, that's my talk for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell for day-to-day updates on my videos and live streams. I'll catch you all in the next one. So long for now.